very fine
establishment.
gentleman's club
Oh,
in West
one
End,
of
Windsor.
those clubs.
It was a place called Rum Runners.
Yes, I've heard of Rum Runners.
It's next to the Tim Hortons, right by the water treatment plant.
Yeah,
on the West End.
Funny story before you do that. We had a friend that came from out of town. Our friend Zach came from London, and we were coming from, I think, LaSalle, and we were coming into West Windsor, and we drove by the treatment plant, and he goes,
Zach was in for a surprise.
yeah, he goes, oh, what the fuck? One of you guys cut ass? Oh, that's awful, guys. What's going on? And he rolls his window down, and we go,
Oh, no.
No, don't roll down the window, Zach. And then he learned that there was a sulfur treatment plant on West Windsor that day.
We called that place the Poo Poo Factory. That's what my dad called it. That's where all the poo poo went.
That's the Poo Poo Factory.
There was a factory next to Dainty Rice.
Yes.
And that was the Cloud Factory. And until I was 9 years old, that's where I thought clouds came from. So we're learning about precipitation and condensation and evaporation in grade 3.
Yes.
And the teacher's like, and so kids, that's where clouds come from. And I'm like, no, Miss Trudeau. If you'll go to Dainty Rice on Front Road, you will find the Cloud Factory is in fact where the clouds come from, and not this evaporation shit you're talking.
I could just imagine her. She's just like Colonel Sanders in fucking Waterboy. Like, no, Colonel Sanders. Wrong.
Yo, Mama's wrong.
Daddy's right. My daddy said that there was a factory that made clouds, and you ain't gonna tell me different. And Vicky Bell gonna show me your boobies, and I like them too.
One time we went on a field trip to the water treatment plant.
Yeah, I did that in high school too.
You did? Dude, it was
one
like
in,
the movie
Cottam, though.
Platoon. Because every 20 minutes, a kid would just puke and drop out. And by the end of it, it went from 20 kids down to like 3 kids. But one of the girls in the class, her dad was one of the managers there. So we got a treat. We got a VIP tour of the Poo Poo Factory. So he brought us to like the worst of the worst. Like we're literally looking at a 20 by 20 pool full of shit.
Oh.
And kids are literally throwing up left and right, crying. We're like 12 years old. And
stinging your eyes.
The dad, he's used to it. So he's looking at us. He's like, it's not that bad, guys. And I'm like, oh my God.